need to stop thinking that just because you're healthy, you're gonna lose the weight and you're gonna lose it quicker. What broke my delusion about this very topic was when I was a vegan and I was severely over. I was obese. I was 215 pounds at 5'2". Embarrassing. And I thought in my head, oh, I'm eating healthy though. Like, I'm eating healthy, so I don't understand why this is happening to me. It must be a medical condition. That couldn't be further from the truth. It was just that every time my elbow bent, my mouth would open. That's what it was. I was overeating. Because I didn't want to feel my feelings and my trauma and da-da-da. I gave myself so many excuses, and people helped me to create more excuses for myself as to why I couldn't lose weight. You have to break out of the delusion, and you have to like literally pull yourself from that pit that people will like cheer you on in, because they're in the same situation. They don't want to feel their feelings either. So they're drinking alcohol too, they're smoking just like you are, they're overeating. Oh, you want to do brunch? Oh, you want to go to the club? Oh, da-da-da. Like, let's be for real. The other thing too is that it takes a lot of guts to pull yourself from out of there, because not everybody is going to be ready to do that. And so a lot of times you're going to be on this journey alone of self-improvement, of losing the weight, of feeling really good about yourself. A lot of that is a very lonely journey, and nobody really talks about that, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it anyways. You should do it anyways. The longer you surround yourself with people who have that victim mentality and who blame everyone else for their circumstances, the more quickly you will be stuck and turn into those people. And then you will never have any improvements in your life. You will never do anything better because you're afraid of what ifs and what could happen and what other people could think. When people are very, very much focused on themselves anyways, they're not paying attention to you. They're only paying attention to you if you're trying to do better than them, and you should be doing better than them anyways. And at a certain point, right, you shouldn't be paying attention to other people anyways, because they're not your, they are not who you are trying to impress. You are trying to impress yourself. You are supposed to be doing better than you did yesterday. You should be in competition with you. Why? Because nobody has gone through the exact same experiences as you have. You have a very specific and nuanced storyline. That is why you can only do better than you. And you shouldn't compare yourself. Can you look at other people for inspiration? Yeah, you can. You can be inspired by somebody. But your story is your own. And that's a problem nowadays. We're always comparing ourselves to each other. We're always like trying to beat somebody, trying to be better than somebody, or feeling down about ourselves and not taking any action because we feel like we can't have it like that other person has it. But you don't know what they're going through behind the scenes. So it's like, why don't you just be better than you were yesterday by 1%? You know what they say, comparison is a thief of joy, and I truly believe that. So if you're on a weight loss journey, or you've been thinking about doing a weight loss journey, and you're just like, I don't know where to start, or I'm worried about what other people will think, or you're just self-conscious now because you don't feel comfortable in your body, you should start. Because it's about you feeling better about yourself. It's about you improving your own life and not worried about what other people think. Because the people around you that are miserable are probably going to be miserable for the rest of their lives until they change something. So why would you want to compare yourself to someone who's miserable? And I had this conversation the other day with somebody very, very close to me, and I asked that person, you're constantly seeking validation from certain people, like other people. Why do you value that person's opinion? That person is not someone who you would want validation from anyways. So why do you seek it so much? Let it go. Get your own validation. Self-validation is the most powerful and empowering thing that you can do for yourself, especially on a personal growth journey. Seek your own validation. Do you feel like you are improving yourself every day? Would you be okay with the type of lifestyle that you have right now? Would your highest self be okay with that lifestyle? If not, pivot. This is about validating your own opinion. This is about finally developing self-worth so you can quit playing small. Playing small has not gotten you anywhere. Your energy is already very powerful. You already developed your own character, your own personality. You're a very powerful you are a very powerful person, and by you shrinking yourself down and succumbing to overeating because you don't feel good enough, you're wasting your potential. And that is something that you can't afford in this lifetime.